Hey guys, so today I am coming at you with another book review. This review is going to be on the book Say What You Will by Cami McGovern. This book was really incredible. First off, I just want to tell you that I really enjoyed this book and I definitely recommend that you check it out. Essentially, the plot follows two characters. You have Amy, who has cerebral palsy, and you have Matthew, who has a severe case of OCD. So both of these characters are very unique. Going into this book, I expected to have a really hard time identifying with Amy's character, but I actually had a much harder time with the character of Matthew. So basically in this book, what happens at the beginning is Amy is going into her last year of high school, so she's a senior, and she's always had adult helpers to guide her to her classrooms and carry her books and things like that. This year though, she tells her mother that she wants peer helpers. Why she does this is because she realizes that when adults are around, people don't treat her the same, and it's not necessarily because of her disability, but it's more because of the adults being around. So she decides, hey, I want kids to be around me so that I can socialize and maybe make some friends my last year of high school. I feel like I'm a really accepting person, but sometimes when I see people with physical disabilities, I really have to check myself and not judge them solely on their exteriors. And as I was reading this book, it took me a little while to get into the book before I could picture the characters without over-glamorizing them. Once I did though, the author made it really easy to slip into these characters' minds and really understand them. I think more so than the physical disabilities, this book covers the reality of psychological disabilities and how profound an effect these things can have on people's lives. I never really thought about the severity of OCD before because people kind of make fun of it. They're like, oh yeah, you line your pencils up on the desk, oh, you must have OCD. But really this can be a very serious condition that really affects somebody's life who has it and makes it impossible for them to do a lot of things that they would normally want to do. I want to say that my favorite thing about this book is how well the author, Cami McGovern, dealt with his fears, Matthew's fears. Now, Matthew's biggest fear is that by his actions or his inactions, he's going to cause harm, physical harm, to those people that he cares about. So he thinks that if he doesn't tap the lockers, or if he doesn't wash his hands, or if he doesn't check the faucets 5 times, that something really bad is going to happen to somebody that he cares about. That maybe they're going to get sick, they're going to die, they're going to get hit by a car, you know, their condition is going to degenerate, something bad is going to happen. And he has this very, very real fear that he is directly responsible for the health and safety and well-being of those people that he cares about. The thought processes of his fears, though, were incredibly well written and accurate. In this book, Matthew knows that his fears are irrational. He knows that it doesn't make sense, and logically in his head, he can go through the steps and make sense of his fears and say, oh no, this doesn't make sense, this is irrational and wrong. But he still has this compulsion to do something about it. And I completely understand that, and the way that she wrote that was really on point. Next, let's talk about character development. There was a lot of character development in this book. There was forward progress, there was backward regression, there was just change of the characters, because as life events happen to real people in real life, they do change, and maybe not their fundamental personality, but parts of their personality do change, do shift. The way they view the world shifts, and this author did an incredible job in this book portraying that shift and all those subtle changes that lead to overall larger changes in someone's demeanor. The writing, not only was it really on point like I was saying before, but it's really easy to read, and that's in a good way. Some books are easy to read and they're just kind of boring because they're so easy to read, but this was just, it was flowy, it was easy to get through, you didn't think about the writing. I think, for me, the best kind of writing is writing that you don't realize is there. When you have to focus on the writing, for me, I don't prefer that at all. I prefer books where you don't have to realize that you're reading a book. You just have the story. And the ending, I'm not going to spoil it at all, but the ending was the best kind of ending, in my opinion. I think that there was no way that she could have ended this book better, so if you read this, be prepared. It's going to end well. Overall, I would definitely give this book a 5 stars and recommend it to anyone. This book has been compared to The Fault in Our Stars, it's been compared to Eleanor and Park, or a mixture of the two. I would say that's true. There are definitely similar elements to both of those books, and I love both of those books, so that maybe makes sense why I love this one. It is its own thing, though. It is completely different in some ways from The Fault in Our Stars and from Eleanor and Park, and I think that it's definitely worth a read. Okay guys, thank you for watching my review of Say What You Will by Cami McGovern. I hope that you check this book out. Let me know down below in the comments if you have already read it. Also, please give me some video recommendations. I would love to know what you guys want to see. Again, quick reminder, I'm kind of in the middle of moving, so this is a huge transitional phase. That's why I'm just kind of here, which is not where I'm going to end up, but you know, it works for right now. Oh, also, one more thing. I do have a book-related Instagram if you want to see some pictures of what I'm reading and things like that. It's kind of fun if you want to follow me. It's Alora Smiles, the same as my YouTube. Okay guys, I hope you're having a great day wherever you are. I will see you really soon in my next video. Stay happy, stay healthy. Bye guys.